Okay, welcome back, my wonderful viewers. This is 3.5 tutorials. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to convert from percentage to fraction, because this is a very common thing that many people have no idea. When you give them something to do, we say what percent of so thing happens. You see, most of them will start running, beating about the bush. But in today's video, I will show you guys how to convert from percentage to what fraction. So the word percent means 100. And you know that fraction is something that has numerator and denominator. So this is an example of fraction. So the A is the numerator, the one above. And this B is the denominator, the one below. Even if I decide to swap it like this, anyone above is the numerator, and anyone below is the denominator. Okay, so there is virtually no big deal whatsoever with regards to this, but the question is how to change from this form, this percentage form, to fraction. How do we go about it? Okay, so we write solution, that's the first thing. After you must have written solution, you bring down the question. This is 50%. This 50% is the same as you write the number, which is 50. The percent means divide by 100. So at the end of the day, you have to reduce, because the reason you are reducing is 50 and 100, a number can divide them. Many numbers can divide 50 and still divide 100. You say reduce 50 all over 100 to its lowest term. I can still say to its simplest term, still the same thing. So in this regard, it implies that 50 all over 100 will be, to make it short, to cut them out, we know that 2 can go, 5 can go, 10 can go, even 25 can go, 50 can as well divide. But anytime you say mathematics, let's say you are giving 100 divided by 50, 200 divided by 50. So long as you are not seeing any decimal points, cancel with zeros. This 0 will cancel the 0. So what is left will be 20 all over what? 5. This 25 can divide this to give you 4. So 200 divided by 50 is 4. So you don't need to kill yourself, say this is a very big thing. There's nothing big about it. So using this method I just illustrated, anytime you see zeros over zeros, cancel until you get to the minimum level. So here now, this 0 can cancel this 0. So what is left will be 5 all over 10. So 5 over 10, 5 can divide itself 1 and still divide 10 to give you what? 2. We have 1 over 2. So therefore, it implies that 50% is the same thing as 1 over 2. So these two guys are the same. We have changed from percentage to what? Fraction. Here 1 is the numerator, 2 is the denominator, and this is a proper fraction. So in case you're looking for video that has to do with fraction, go to my YouTube channel. I detailed it in the last slide. I would advise you to go there before proceeding to this. I also have a video on YouTube that has to do with reduction of fraction. So go there and watch this before proceeding to watch this video, because that one will give you a good hint. Okay, so let me also give you guys more and more examples. So supposing we say convert 75% to fraction. So you write down this question, solution, after that you write down the question. This 75% means the first thing, write down the number, which is 75. Percentage means all over this. Okay, the next is you say reduce. We are writing this reduce because we know a number can divide 75 and still divide what? Still divide 100. You said reduce 75 all over 100 to its lowest 10. So this all over this, you see there is no zero, nothing to cancel. You can't cancel anything here. Can't cancel this 0 because there is no 0. So you have to think of a particular number. You have to figure out a number that must divide 75, and the same number can divide 100. The least number there is 5. 75 divided by 5 is 15. This 100 divided by that same 5 will give us 20. We are left with 15 over 20. If you check this guy, you know that something can still divide 15 and still divide 20. What is that? Absolutely, it is what? 5. 5 into 15 will give us 3. 20 divided by the same 5 will give us 4. We have 3 over 4. You check, is there anything that can divide 3 and still divide 4? The answer is no. So therefore, it implies that 75% is the same thing as 3 over 4. So we have moved from percentage to fraction. In this guy, 3 is the numerator, 4 is the denominator. So these two guys are brothers and sisters, but existing in different forms. Okay, so let's say you are given this as well. We say reduce, we say convert, forgive me. Question can still say, instead of convert, so textbook will write change, say the same thing. Supposing they say change 60% to fraction. So after solution, 60% is something as writing 60 all over 100. So when you say reduce 60 all over this to its lowest term. The only time to write this is if you figure out something can divide one of them. So from here, it implies that 60 all over 100, you look at it, both of them have 0, 0 at the end. This 0 cancels this 0. We left with 6 all over 10. You figure out again, number can still go. What number can go? 2 can divide 6 to give us 3, and the same 2 can divide 10 to give us 5. No. We have 3 over 5. Is there anything that can divide 3 and still divide 5? No, no, no. The answer is no. So therefore, it implies that 60% is something as 3 all over 5. So these two guys are the same. So do not be carried away. I don't know why people fear mathematics, but then if you think maths has been giving you issue, just go to YouTube or my channel, go and dig it down, and get back to me again to know if maths is difficult. I believe if you spend time to go through my videos, you will know that maths has been simplified so far. So stay tuned and make sure you share to your lovely friends. Okay, so supposing I give you this guy, what happens to this guy? 25% to fraction. See the same thing. Our solution, 25% will be 25 all over 100. See the same thing. Say reduce 25%, 25 over 100 to its lowest term. Okay, I can say to its simplest term here. See the same thing. Nothing changes. Therefore, it implies that 25 all over this, something can go. 25 can go direct. But let me use simple number. 5 here is 5. 5 here is 20. We have 5 over 20. Number 5 can still divide itself and still divide 20 over 1 over 4. So therefore, it implies that 25% is same as 1 over 4. So the next, let me give you guys the last example that I'll do with regards to this, because I know I've given you enough. I've given you enough. If you fail to understand this, that means your problem is a prayer point. Okay, so we are given this, say divide or convert 23% to fraction. Solution, 23% is something as 23 all over 100. Absolutely, there is no other thing you will do. You calm down. Cannot divide further because no number can divide 23 and still divide what? Still divide what? 100. So there is no need to write reduce to its lowest term. It is already in its lowest term. He said therefore it implies that 23% is the same thing as this, all over this. So these two guys are the same, but existing in different forms. So please, thank you guys so far, but then please subscribe to my channel and keep sharing it to a good number of people. Your friends and family, they have to be aware that maths is not as difficult as they have alleged. So take good care of yourself and do have a wonderful day.